Hi, Pastor Lisa. I decided that I'm just going to send you this email and this video so you can get an idea of what you're expected to do, and hopefully, this clarifies things for you. So, first of all, every day you're going to get a daily question, okay? And the daily question should take you a minute or less typically. And so, in my videos, I always start with my whiteboard. And the daily question today is in Google Classroom. And it just basically says, do you have a family member who served in the military, even if it was for another country? And it's a yes, no. And you do that and you submit, you're done. Also, there's 3 Flipgrids that we've done. And I'm going to show you how to do a Flipgrid. But those are some things that you could have done or you can do like over the weekend. They're very quick, and I'll show you how to do that. So if you don't have any experience, then that should be pretty clear for you. Um, the other thing that we have done is a time-lapse stop motion project. And I'm going to have you just watch examples just so you get an idea, and maybe you say, I really like this thing, or I like this topic, and so I want to do one about that. And so you can do it with a cell phone, and you don't really need a special app or anything, but there are a lot of free apps that make it even easier. So the new project, don't even worry about it. So for right now, you can answer the question of the day, do some Flipgrids, and watch some samples. So here we go. I have sent these to you on Google Classroom, all right? And when you go to Flipgrid, it says Flipgrid, you have the links, and the links will take you to the assignment. So there's 4, not just 3. One was thank you to Graham teachers during Teacher Appreciation Week. One is GMS TV being successful, and that is during quarantine. Basically, how do you deal with learning in this crazy situation? And what has been successful and what has not. So, for example, if you go to this link and you go here, it's going to have the topic, and it probably is going to take you straight to the topic. And this says you're being like a reporter. And as a reporter, what you're going to do is you're going to record, and this says 90 seconds, but it's actually 90 seconds to a minute, Flipgrid video response on your Chromebook or your phone. And then you're going to first state the question and the answer, and here are 1 to 5 that you could do. Okay, you could do a combination, you could do just one of them, you could do all of them lumped together. It's whatever you want. Okay, and then the most recent one that we've done is this. And again, this is just going to be a link, and I can send you all the links in my email. But the most recent one that we're doing is this. You're a 6th grader, so you would be doing the 6th grade one. Oh, I don't want to do this. So you're a 6th grader. And what happens is when you open up the link, it's going to look something like this. And you don't even have to do yours first. You might want to watch some people's. So there are 9 responses that I have. You can watch them, get an idea. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make one of these. And so it says you have 3 minutes to record. Here are the instructions. So it says, hi, 6th graders, we want to hear from you. In looking back, we would love for all of you to create a message remembering this past year at Graham. Try and keep this message positive, honest, and specific. You can speak for up to 3 minutes. This is a great way for us to remember your experiences at Graham this year. Now, it could be about anything, It could be about the pandemic, or maybe it could be like you had a great experience with your friends and you met somebody, in your first year at Graham, or you really liked how you did stuff. So you could actually put this off to the side, or if you don't want to see it, you could just put this away. if you wanted to do sticky notes, and let's say I put this out, and I go, you know what? I'm going to just kind of make myself a little script. And I'm going to say, hi. And then my name is, and my name is Bob. Okay? Neither one of us has the name Bob. And then you could say, great year. I can't spell. And then you could say, met my new best friend. Okay. And then blah, 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 blah. And then what you can do is this. You can put it off to the side, and you could record yourself. You can also change the filters so it just looks different. Okay? So if you wanted to look this way or this way or this way, or black and white or whatever, pixelated. So you can do all kinds of things. You could also put in some text. And so you can say, hi, I'm Bob. Okay, so you could put that, you could move it, you could do a lot of things. You could put a smiley's face. Okay, you can make it bigger. Okay, so if you were shy, whatever. You can also draw on this. You can also use it like a whiteboard. A lot of kids like to do this with adding a custom sticker. So if you wanted to put a picture, let's say you're really into horses, you could put a picture here of a horse. You just click here. And let me see, desktop. Don't I have any pictures on the... Oh, I'm already on the desktop. Here is... Okay, this is totally not what I want, but let's say I'm talking to people about you need to fill out this form, and this is just for 8th graders. So then what I can do, you can also upload a video, so you can add a video, whatever. So there's a lot of different things you can do, and you can just kind of play with it. I'm going to go back. So now what I can do is I can say, hi, my name is Bob. I had a great year. I met my best friend, Herbie, who used to go to Castro, and last year I went to Bub in 5th grade. And I just found out that 8th graders are signing yearbooks. And then I'm going to pause. And now I can change these pictures if I wanted to. Whatever, I'm teaching history too. Record some more. And we went to France yesterday for the day. And that was crazy because we shouldn't have been on a plane. Blah, blah. Okay. So then when you're done with that, you just go next.
Hi, my name is Bob.
And you can review it and watch it. And then you go next. And then you do a selfie. And a lot of kids did selfies where they didn't want to be seen. So they put different things on. They put glasses on. They put ears on. Oop. Wrong way. I could put a mustache, whatever. I could take a picture. And then just export it. Okay, so you just follow the instructions. It's really easy. The first one will take you longer because you're just figuring it out. But after you do it a couple times, you can create one of these in 5 minutes or less. And they're fun. So that is how you do Flipgrid. Now the other thing that you're going to be doing is, and I'm going to send this to you too. I already did send this to you. I actually sent you the Flipgrids on the earlier email, and I also sent you the link to all of these different videos. Okay, and it's first attempt. Oh no, I think it was this one. And so what you can do is you can see some of these, and there's a bunch to look at. So if you click on here, then you can see all these time lapses. And a time lapse is like, let's say you film the clouds for 3 hours, and then you just speed it up. And you can do this on your phone very easily. Also, your Chromebook you can use, and then you can film it using your camera. You can also use wevideo.com. So, but what you can do is just kind of look and get an idea and say, I want to do one like this, and pick something simple. Okay, it doesn't have to be really hard, it doesn't have to be perfect. I also have some samples down here of a variety of things. Okay, this was a Lego battle. This was somebody playing checkers, or chess, excuse me. This was somebody chopping up an apple. This was somebody baking. This was somebody baking again. Stop motion, what is this? Oh, this is a kid pushing around blocks. Here's a paper background and puppets. Oh, it's the same one. So there are some repeats. This is what happens to headphones when they're by themselves. Seems like there's a lot of duplicates. I'm not sure why. Here is about a rat, a mouse, whatever, but it's not a real one. It's just a play. Here's a Lego story, and I think that's about it. I might add one more in here that deals with, oh, this is the one I wanted to show you. So again, one of the things is stop motion, you just start filming it in stop motion speed, and it's just going to film for a long time, and then you can speed up the camera. Don't worry about that part, just film it. But this one, I like this one. This is called stop motion, where you take a picture, then you move stuff just a little bit, and then you take another picture, and you move it a little bit. So here's what he did. Come on. I'm not sure why this is freezing. So anyway, but like I said, there are definitely lots of ideas. I'm not asking you to film one first thing, but just watch these, and then when you watch them, then you can get ideas. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the M&M one. They used an apple. I'm not sure why the audio is not. Oh, I'm sorry. There. I had my headphones on, plugged in. So the audio comes later. So they're spelling the word candy. Hey, where'd everybody go? Hey, guys, where'd y'all go? The good thing about doing this is if your parents buy you something to eat, that could be your reward when you're done. But you've got to be careful that you don't eat up all the M&Ms before you filmed it. And if you don't have these and you like to draw, you can. So that was it. So it was 41 seconds. But it does take a lot of pictures to film that. And the other thing is that there are some kids that did something like this. I'll show you. He would use a whiteboard, and you just make sure that your camera doesn't move, that it stays in the same place. Oh no, that's not what I want to show you. Time lapse, So, oh yeah, this one's working. So you take a picture, you draw and erase and move it just a little bit, and it's kind of like 10 per second. So this one is 38 seconds, so he would have drawn like 380 pictures. or more. So you can just look samples. And he used iMovie, so that's why the credits were at the end. So hopefully that gives you a better understanding of what we're doing. The big goal for you, like I said, is number one, for you just to do the daily question. It takes a second. Do some flip grids that were in the email. And then last, from the link that I sent you to the folder, watch a bunch of these time-lapse videos and stop-motion videos. Just try, and get an idea of what topic you would be interested. And then maybe next week, you can go ahead and create a stop-motion or time-lapse. So hopefully that helps you. And that's all I got for you. If you have questions, send me an email. And I'm sorry you're struggling with this. I don't want to make it hard for you. I want to make it fun. So we have a 3-day weekend. So I hope you have a great weekend. But again, you can email me anytime, and I'll let you know. I'll do my best to answer your questions. I hope this helps. Bye.